Hello everyone, we reached to inode, and basically inode is where the file information is located. So basically each file that you create in Linux operating system, it contains some information. That information is located in inode. If you do ls-i, usually that shows that information. And this is a location. This block actually is the location of this file, and the information related to this location is stored in inode. There are two terms that we are talking here. One of them is a symbolic link and the other one is a hard link. Hard link is, as you can see, is gonna create a link to the location of your inode. So once you create this one, exactly, hard link number is the same as your inode number. So they are the same number when you create this file. On the other hand, symbolic link, it can be in other drives. It can be once you create a symbolic link, the number that you created for a symbolic link is different from the inode location. And this gives you more flexibility. It's like a shortcut that you create in a Windows operating system. The shortcut can be located on your desktop, but the main file is located, for example, under program files. So here is the difference between hard link and a soft link. You see the hard link have the same inode number. This one has different inode number. Hard link cannot cross file system boundaries. This one can cross file system boundaries. You cannot link to directory. It allows you here in the soft link to link to directory as well. So this is like a link have a actual file content, but this is like a contain the path of original file and not the content. It's like a shortcut I mentioned. This one hard link, if the original file is removed, the link will still show you the content of the file. Um, Soft link, removing the soft link doesn't affect anything, but when the original file is removed, the link becomes a dangling link that points to a non-existent file. It means that it's like you're broken the shortcut. Permission will be updated if we change the permission of a source file. This one is not going to be updated, and that makes sense because you create like a shortcut or a symbolic link which is located somewhere else, and the inodes are different, so you should update that permission. So let's look at some examples in my lab. And if I bring up my one-two here, so let me show you first of all what is inode. So if you do ls dash dash I, that shows the inode number of each file. You see that, for example, this file one is different from this music folder and this nohub.out file, right? They're different. And let's play with some, for example, some files and folders. If I create mkdir, for example, uh, dir, right? And mkdir file one. File one exists, okay. Um, and then if I create mkdir hard link, for example. Now let's look at ls-i. Look, this one is located in this number. You know, the numbers of inodes are different, right? Hard link file one, and also dir that I created. Three different numbers, right? So let's create hard link now. I want to create So when you're creating hard link, LN link is creating between the files. So I can use file one and this one, hard link. So now if you look at and compare that one, ls dash li actually is better. So look at file one. Okay, so file one is this one, right? And this directory is a directory that is linked to file one, right? So they have different inode number here. Okay, the same as the previous one actually, like the previous one was 59 and this one is 777. Uh, if you want um, to see, for example, if you do ls dash 1i, so that one shows the only uh, inode numbers in a list. So you see that also these are different. Let's now create another one. For example, I'm gonna create make directory as file2 and mkdir soft link. Yeah. And then if you now do ls dash 1i, you see that file2 is 64 at the end and soft link is 65 at the end. Also, maybe, yeah. So now let's create symbolic link. When you create symbolic link, usually you use ln-s. That's a symbolic link. And that's a source file. So source file is going to be file 2. And let's connect that one to soft link. This one. Now let's do ln-1i. So probably this one, 61. You see that this one, soft link 65 is different from this one, file to 64. So that shows that usually soft link um, is different when once you create the numbers is different. And let me try one more time hard link. Because we had file, I'm gonna create mkdir file 3, and if you do ls1 dash 1i, so now we have file 3 and hard link, both of them 6759. So if I do ln, for example, file 3 to hard link, it doesn't allow you. Why? Because we have created before a link between hard link and file one. So this way, I'm going to create another one. For example, mkdir hard link lowercase. So that's different. ln file 3 hard link. Let's see. Um, it doesn't allow hard link between directory also. I also mentioned the direct directory, you cannot create a hard link. Now let's create files. Touch um, file 4, okay, and touch hard link. Create two files, ls dash 1i. You see that file 4. I created file 4 and I created hard link. Oh, that's folder. I should create another one. Touch hard link, for example, 4. So ls-1i. So you see that I have file 4 and hard link 4. Both of them are as a file. One of them is 70 at the end. The other one is 69. So now let's do a hard link. ln file 4 hard link 4. Um, that file exists. Okay, so let me see that if I create a sudo um, file. Okay, so let's create it with this one, L hardlink 5. Okay, so because we had that file, we shouldn't ls-1i. Okay, look at now this one, hard link. Um, 69, you see that 69, 69, they are the same, right? Also, if you look at hard link 4 that I created before, you see that that one is 70. So as we mentioned in the slide, so let me bring this slide. Look, when you create a hard link, the inode number is equal to original file inode number. So here the inode number is file 4 is um, 11, 27, 28, 69, right? So once I create a hard link, 11, 27, 28, 69 is exactly the same as file 4. And this way you can create a um, hard link and soft link in Linux operating system. I hope this has been informative and thanks for watching.